Right, oh, okay, so hello everybody. This looks tough. 200 TV down against High Elves. They will probably be blodge spammed up, and we don't get to have the star player that we would like, which is Setek. Strength 4, strip ball and everything. So this could be tough. Yeah, kick isn't bugged as it works different to tabletop fumble, but not different to what cyanide. Okay, but it's still crap. It's essentially bugged because it's that's like saying the inducement phase works as what cyanide works, but it's still shit, isn't it? The inducement phase in cyanide is completely fucked. So yeah, you can call it fucked. You can call kick fucked, but not bugged. The same way as you can call the inducement phase fucked, but not bugged. Just because they want it to be shit, it doesn't excuse the fact that it's shit, does it? What is this? What is going on here, by the way? Does this mean I'm going to get a loss? I hope not. I sure hope not. Internal server error, okay. At least didn't get a loss. Oh, he's got an armor 9 blitzer. I'm hopeful already. He's got 5 losses, alright, good. An agility 5 thrower, but again, dodge spam, hasn't he? He's got so much dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dodge. And if I had the strength 4 strip baller, I could just get the ball off him, couldn't I, easily? Whereas now, just got to get a wizard and a Bloodwiser babe. Don't need a 13th player, wouldn't do a lot. A bribe could be a good idea, but I don't want to spend real money. Maybe he'll just concede if I beat him up a little bit. Yeah, so it's very precise in the proper rules. Kick is yeah. The choice is essential for kick to be good, isn't it? Really, I think. Look at that mummy. What a badass. I do love the mummies. I love how big the mummies are. I hate how slow they move, but I like how big they are. So I don't really care if he kicks or receives. He's probably one of those guys who concedes if his men get beaten up. So if he kicks, beat him up, he might concede. If he receives and scores early, then that's okay. Got the wizard to force through the scores. Yeah. So he doesn't have frenzy. So I reckon defend the sidelines a little bit. Fuck's sake. Okay, fly on the microphone. Brilliant. That would have been really loud, wouldn't it, if I did that? The fly's back. Brilliant. This is what I would have done against the Dark Elves, but of course they've got a Witch Elf, so it was a bit suicidal. Whereas with these guys, if they get the quick snap, they can beat me up a bit more, but it makes them not be able to deal with the mummies whatsoever, does it, by having these guys behind. And the guy on 5 is off the pitch. Unless there's another one of 5, yeah. Yeah, it might suck if he kills this ghoul, but in fact could even have that ghoul there. Although it imbalances the line. You can only 1D it, can't you? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Encourages him to not hit him. Yeah, exactly. But they could have made fend only optional if your opponent had. They could have made fend only optional if your opponent has frenzy. And they could have made dodge like And dodge, like on fumble, dodge is optional if you're getting pushed into a mighty blow player or chain pushes, and that's all you need. And obviously you need the sideline. So they could have had a bit more. But I mean, there was no need to kill the inducement phase. Killing the inducement phase is the worst thing they've done, 100%. And it's tainted their World Cup, hasn't it? Realistically. Oh god, it's horrible having to play Elves with dodge spam. And they don't have mercenaries. Mercenaries are still not implemented correctly. That's terrible. And like, that's not bugged, is it? It's just fucked. They still haven't got proper mercs. How bad is that? My idea though for inducements would be great, of just paying twice as much for a skill, and then you get like, you know, extra training. So for this game, I could just go 60k, give my ghoul dodge if I wanted. Obviously I wouldn't do that, but 40k could have tackle. So I could 80k of my inducements I could have spent on 2 tacklers. Or like, it could be plus 30 or whatever, you know, something like that. A couple of players you could give extra skills for loads. I think that would be a really good idea. Yeah, exactly. Everyone saves the Wizards in the final because it's just stupid not to, isn't it? It's terrible, a terrible system. But you know, obviously people are going to exploit it. Can't blame people for exploiting it. I do every time, even though I rage at my opponents sometimes for doing it. I don't blame them for it, of course. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? It's cyanide is to blame. A terrible, terrible inducement phase. Hey. I don't know why he didn't put dodges in contact, seeing as his plan was to dodge away anyway. Strange. So we can actually 2D a catcher without block here. Without dodge even. Guess I should have moved this one in first, shouldn't I? Can't base people here because of the fucking dodge. Yeah, that's true, Triffic. But it's hard to enforce, isn't it? Basically, you can't do it. You could negate some of the inducement bullshit, but you can't just yeah, it's hard to control, and you can't just make it work how it's supposed to work. That's the worst thing. I guess you could have people like spend, I don't know. It would be a hell of a lot of work. Maybe you could have it work out properly, because you would get people to buy babes and shit, but it would be hard. It would be really hard to do it. Not buy babes, like buy cheerleaders and stuff to make sure people had the right amount, but it'd be really hard to do it. Yeah, it was a bit crap, wasn't it? I wanted to put him there to screen here, but obviously it's left a gap through. Yeah, it's just there's no way to make it work how it's supposed to work. You couldn't make some kind of inducement move, but he's gonna pass it to him, isn't he? Why not? He's not gonna pass it. Whoa. This guy. This fucking guy. He's not even passing it. He's an absolute madman. I mean, there's no other way. There's no other words for him. He's an absolute madman. That is crazy. Yeah, the standard inducement run. This is the thing, isn't it? It's a bit. I guess it's a bit boring because I'm just saying the same thing every time. This is a little bit different. I'm trying not to make the same rants all the time. This is huge. If he makes this dodge, then it makes it not as terrible as it was, but it's pretty terrible. It was a pretty terrible plan he had. 3D this bastard. I could have probably actually put people in here and then chained him forward. And oh yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have blocked that way. Actually. I really messed up there. Not pro tips. Holy shit. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. I could have put in those guys, blocked him there, pushed him to here, pushed him here. Pushed him. Oh no, maybe it wasn't that bad. I don't know. I feel like it was really bad. I can't cancel his assist though, can I? Alright, KO. Okay, I'll do runs then, Flashbinder. I'll do... Oh yeah, that's what you could do. Yeah, give concede wins to a team to have two... Yeah, okay, well done. Flashbinder has sorted it out. What a clever guy. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's not easy, is it? It's not as easy as it should be. His insane potato play here isn't actually anywhere near as easy as it should be. Can hit him there, but it's... Oh no, it's not if he goes here. Yeah, that's a good idea, Flashbinder. Flashbinder's got it. Just manually work everything out. Yeah, give people millions and then manually work it out. Yeah. Yep, pretty smart. 1, 2, 3, 4. GFI, GFI. And then it's actually a cage, isn't it? Gotta re-roll it. It's not actually a cage there. So go in here and then it's hard to get 2D at least. Try for the fucking waddle here with the 2 GFIs. Sweet. Alright, well there you go. His potato that wasn't even a potato worked out pretty well for me. Alright, fair enough, Pedro Jack. If E9 didn't help. That's pretty funny. No, yeah, Flashbinder's got it. Just manually work everything out. Yeah. That would absolutely work. You would just literally have to give people 2 million. Make a new team with $1 million in the bank and then, yeah. Manually factor TV and inducements. So you could do it, but it would take a lot of work. That's the thing, it's not so much enforcing it as is how hard it would be to manually do everything like Flashbinder suggested. Well, this could have gone a lot worse than it has done, hasn't it? I mean, this guy is clearly not the greatest player in the world, and just exposed the ball there. Like, if he at least passed it, he would have had the ball on a dodge player deep in my territory, but for some reason he just didn't even pass it. Hey. Concede soon, I think. I mean, you must concede a lot to have such a bad record. You would think. I mean, maybe not. Maybe he just loses fair and square. Oh, no surf. This is looking very, very easy now, isn't it, really? It almost doesn't matter what he does now. Oh, wow, is this 3 dice from him? Yeah, it is. Shit. Can't make a 3 die without moving him first, so I guess he's got to move first. Really wanted to foul with him. Don't have to. Every single fucking time. Yeah, it's true. All the wizards all the time is a bit tiresome. But only in finals. Tell no one, no patch notes. Yeah, that's true of Agente. Yeah, I think maybe make the wizard 200k, but make bolt auto. Something like that. I like the way the hello Grindel. I like the way the old bolt worked. The bolt used to be, it could only affect like, I don't know, 3 or 4 squares, I can't really remember. But it hit the first in line. So you could protect your guy with a ball by like putting a player here and then having him here. So the fireball, the bolt would hit another player first and stuff. So that was yeah, you'd have your guy there and your guy there, so the bolt would hit him and stuff. So that was good because you could play around it. Whereas now you just can't play around it, apart from hopefully he rolls a 1 or whatever. Yeah, I think they could remove Blitz, Riot, and Perfect Defense. No, I think Blitz and Riot and Perfect Defense are a bit different, aren't they? Because they let great comebacks happen, and a lot of great comebacks have happened because of a Blitz or a Perfect Defense or a Riot. So I can certainly see the point in having Blitz and Riot and Perfect Defense, even though Riot's fucking annoying and Blitz can be really fucking annoying and you just can't play around it sometimes. But I think stuff like Sweltering Heat and Pitch Invasion and Throw a Rock should get removed or changed, because it's so fucking annoying and it doesn't really add anything to gameplay, I don't think. Yeah, Rock, Heat and PI, I think they're the worst. surf his thrower here, look. Can surf the catcher as well, probably. It's only 2 though, isn't it? I'm just going to power him just because it's a mummy, isn't it? That's the thing. I'm all for mummies brutalising men's. Shouldn't have fouled so I could foul him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could foul him. Oh, nice. This guy's the one getting fouled. Bit risky there, wasn't it? But I just want to get a foul in. Just want to get a cheeky foul. Shit. Having that reserve and not using him is painful to me. Yeah, I hate one-turn touchdowns too, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a dice game, much more of a dice game in third ed. You know, those Blitz and Riot, and well, not so much Riot and those things, but like Blitz and Sweltering Heat and Pitch Invasion and Throw a Rock. They all worked with third edition because third edition was fucking crazy. But now it's not fucking crazy. I think the time has come to get rid of those things. Yeah, there's not much you can do to mitigate. I mean, there's like this. Okay, the ways you can play around Pitch Invasion and Throw a Rock is have 2 guys back to get the ball. That's basically it, isn't it? They're the mitigation and counterplays to Rock and Pitch Invasion. Riot, you can set up like it's going to be a riot every time, but you can't really, you know, that's all you can do. Is just set up like, expecting your opponent to get a riot. And Heat, you can, if you've got more players, you can bench some players and stuff. So there's tiny little ways you can play around it. But no, it's crap. Foul death, apple death. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. No, of course, but you can have 2 players back for the ball, can't you? So like, no, of course it doesn't Triffic, but I'm just saying in terms of like if you've got 1 runner and he gets hit by a rock, then if you had 2 runners, you could have still had someone to pick up the ball. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, you know, nobody hates Throw a Rock more than me, believe me. But that is the argument that you can make for mitigating it, at least a tiny amount, in terms of the match. Oh, goody. Thank God he's got dodge. That fucking flying Yo's gonna hit him. He started fucking flinching. He knows. He's too much of a badass, this fly. Surely now somebody's got to get served this turn. Surely I've got to stop rolling powers eventually. You hit throw a rock more than me. I don't know. I don't think you do. If you had a claw popper, had minus armor in his first match. Oh god, so many players to surf. Pals. Pals for days. I'm so unlucky powering people and injuring them. Yeah, Bloodbowl 2 is actually good for that, yeah. Like the one that prevents pitch invasion and thing I use a lot. It's really, really good being able to do that. Should actually try to score a little bit more, I guess. I'm just never going to be able to surf anybody. I mean, it's okay, obviously. Injuring and KOing them is is absolutely fine. But it's funny that I'm trying to get surfs and just literally can't. This is not really protecting the ball at all, is it? Not a pro tip. Pro tip is to try to protect the ball at least a tiny amount. But it's difficult, isn't it, when you just want to punch things. And he's strength 4, but I mean a -2D is actually giving him a decent shot to get the ball with block. But fuck it. Instead you've got 10 players and a dick in your mouth. We'll leave my weekends out of this. Fucking hell. I think I got him. He's like making little shitty jumps instead of flying. Fucking hell. The Sega of the fly is pretty crazy. Yep, sometimes crazy shit works, yeah. Yeah, capping it badly hurt is the absolute minimum to make it not insane. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wouldn't turn it max. Even max KO is huge, isn't it? Because in the second half, that's a Kaz. So, yeah, I would definitely like to see. Because that's the thing, in 3rd edition, these like crazy fun plays were crazy and fun, you know? But now it's... Blood Bowl's become so much better than it was that I think it should be toned down. This guy just 3+ dodge, he doesn't care. Yeah, I'd remove throw a rock, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, it is a lot more serious game now, yeah, it is. It really is. They should just get rid of throw a rock. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that are like, herp derp, don't change anything, it's a dice game, and you know, you've got to have a bit of a brain, haven't you? I'm pretty sure flies don't count, really, my tiny life. I'm sure no one gives a shit about flies. Yeah, throw a rocket just a stun wouldn't be so bad. A mini pitch invasion, yeah. A tiny pitch invasion. Oh my fucking god. You could choose a player to stun with throw a rock. That's what you could do. Look at this guy. He's just fucking made 2 KOs. And on to my thing, I'm only at 1 player now, thanks to my fucking idiotic foul. Because I wanted my reserve to do something. Yeah, if all the other rules were the same as second ed, third ed, then by all means have it as like a crazy fun game. But it's not. The rules are much better now. Right, 3D this asshole. Niggled. Wow. I'll re-roll it. Because he can, he could have pushed him into him, couldn't he? He could have actually got 2D on him pretty easily. It's fucking annoying, wasn't it? Triple skull. Whew. Yeah, thanks, Throw Rock. Yeah, Throw Rock could just get rid of, yeah. Yeah, the winner chooses a player to stun on Throw and Rock, yeah. Yeah, it could be fun, couldn't it? Yeah, choosing the guy would be insane. But it would stun. And it would only fucking fly, man. It would only happen very okay, so it wasn't dead. It was just having a fucking rest. Yeah, I guess if the receiving player got it, it would be too good. Yeah, I was just thinking like being able to stun their ball carrier would be fun, but yeah, it would make ridiculous holes. But still, it can still happen anyway, couldn't it? The Block Mummy was the other team. Gassed One's Tray. I haven't killed the team. They're still around. They've got 6 wins and a draw, but the sound was absolutely terrible. On the stream, like on the recording, the sound was fucking horrendous, and I found out that the microphone was actually turned up wrong and stuff. So now I've fixed the settings. So I just thought I'd try this out. So because I thought the sound was too bad to upload to YouTube, so I thought I'd start a new team rather than continue that one. That would have been really bad if you had a Block Mummy and roll triple skulls, wouldn't it? And I mean, this is still his reception, so it's still. Even if I don't score here, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's funny, Hessian, but that's not what Blood Bowl is anymore, is it? Like, there was a time when Blood Bowl was like, let's roll some dice and see what happens. And now the rules are so good that it's that I don't think it's got a place anymore, really. Like, obviously fun things can still happen in Blood Bowl. I don't think nothing fun should happen in Blood Bowl, but I just think those kind of crazy events shouldn't happen anymore. God, I could make a dodge here, couldn't I? Actually have a good cage. And he can't score. As much as blitzing him would be good, then where do I cage? Here? I think blitzing here is going to give me a better chance to score a touchdown. Oh, that's a GFI there, fuck. Right, fuck it. 1 in 9. Of course. Of course. Of course. That's Bloodbowl, isn't it, eh? That's fucking a Bloodbowl for you. No, it's not. It's not saying that though, Hessing. It's just taking a little, toning it a little bit down from how crazy it was. It was really fucking crazy. Once upon a time, in 3rd edition, Blood Bowl was really fucking crazy. And they've kept some of the really crazy stuff in, and I just don't think they should have done with how not crazy the rest of it is. That's all. That is fucking Blood Bowl. Well, actually, no, the Blood Bowl was the fucking Orc Blitzer doing it and dying, wasn't it? That was more Blood Bowl. This actually wasn't that bad, so I could have just blitzed him and then I would have still had the ball, but it wouldn't have been very safe. Wouldn't have been. I would have had to make a GFI next turn, if not without a reroll. So, God. Now we've both got 3 KOs. We've actually both got the same players removed. The only thing is I do have reserve. Well, no one else could do. The thing is, with choices, you can set up to counter blitz a little bit, but yeah, the rerolls just don't have that much of an effect, do they? That's simply not true. Yeah, that's very true, Grindle. Yeah, you're playing loads of hands, so the fact that hands are lucky doesn't matter so much in loads of games of Hearthstone. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the fact that a game of Hearthstone can only take like, 5 minutes or whatever, makes a big difference, doesn't it? There's still a chance for a touchdown here. Not a good one, but there's a chance. It's going to be a zombie or mummy TD. Zombie TD, dodge and GFI. He can block him, then he can 2D him. This is going to be a tough touchdown. I could have bolted, couldn't I? Maybe I should have bolted. Maybe I should have bolted the guy on the ball last turn. Yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. Get a push here, so I would have finally got a serve. Yeah. Oh, I've still got the wizard for second now. Fucking fly! Oh my god! Wish I could just kill it. Yeah, I guess I could have whizzed there instead of making the dodge. But I wouldn't have wanted to. I'd have wanted to use it on turn 8. So he's got 2 back. Got to get the ghoul back. Got to get the ghoul back at least. No, of course not. So... Holy shit. So he's got 9 and I've got 9. I mean, isn't that stupid? And my best ghoul's out because I failed the dodge. Shit. So now making the dodge looks very bad when it wow. Didn't like paper on fire. Yeah. Alright, I should get some honey then. Thank you for the tips. Kiss a 10 and Fashbinder. Wish I hadn't fouled. That stupid foul that I made. Just because I thought he was bad and I'd won, basically. Pro tip, don't make stupid fouls just because you think your opponent's bad and you've already won. One white and 2 ghouls. Oh my god. This is looking fucking horrible now. Now is the point where it gets a blitz, right? So I absolutely have to protect against the blitz as much as possible. With 9 players, that's not so good. I can't believe that happened. Twitch chat now seems visible to the Steam discussion board. Right. See you, Joey. Please get a power 3 dice. No, of course not. Blitz him maybe, or maybe just don't blitz. I hate the I hate making a cage like this. I absolutely hate it. So I'm just not going to do it. One die blitz. Let's fucking go. I've seen people do this on the internet. It always gets a Kaz. Oh no. Skull for me. Shit. I should not have blitzed. Should not have made a 1-die blitz there, but it seemed like a fun thing to do. Yeah. The fact that they're both down got him down made it not so bad. I thought. I think there's 2 flies. I think that's what oh my god. There's all these flies, I shouldn't shut that door. Stressed out by fly attacks. Yeah, I should stop doing things for fun. Yeah, pro tip, don't do things for fun. You know, I fouled for fun because I thought I couldn't lose. And it's ended up costing me down a player on my own drive now. Yeah, don't do anything for fun. Yeah, dodge is horrible for new teams. That is the thing. Like the game that the Undead lost last time was against High Elves that just had 200 TV on me, which was like, you know, 8 dodge or something. It's pretty fucking hard to deal with 8 dodge when you've got no Mighty Blow Tackler or Pom Tackler. Like just 2 skills on this guy, Mighty Blow Tackle, and now the matchup is well in my favour. But instead, you know, I have to get a fucking bribe. It's shit. Yeah, do as I say, not what I... Do as I say, not as I do. Is that... What is it? If you're playing to win, you're not playing for fun. Yeah, that's a good point, Snow Toad. Yeah, only 1 white, thanks to the yes. There's no block to get them. It's brutal. So yeah, my idea to be able to give people skills would be a very good one, I think. When you're down TV. Oh god, a foul there would be immense, but I just can't afford the players. And GFI to foul him seems okay. Mighty Blow blitz. Get him. No. No, he could have fouled. Shit. Alright. +2 foul isn't bad, is it, with armor 7. Second half it's much better, because if I get a KO... If I get a KO, it's as good as a cat, isn't it, right now? So second half fouling is much, much better than first half fouling. You know what's fun? Winning. Yeah, that's true, Grindel. Yeah, Hessian. Someone mentioned that on Fumble, actually. I think it was Wreckage. And it would be interesting knowing what all the roles were going to be. Because obviously both... Oh, no, it wasn't that, actually. No, it was... you had a number of dice at the start of the game. And so you could choose when you rolled your 6s and stuff. But it would be a bit crap, because whatever happened with that, you would just choose when you scored and stuff. So it would just be like... crap. I think... I don't know. Most ideas are a bit crap, aren't they? The Vampire Knights, they're going to be stuck on 4 games for a little while, purely because it's hard to get to the top of a Brett, of the Brett ladder, because the top Brett team's like 13 wins. So I'm just going to do these Undead for a bit. Yeah, zombies live to stomp it on the ground, not eat brains. Good dodge. Oh, but he's got block. Injury, brilliant. So yeah, you know, just like a few more skills. Like, it's crazy the difference it would make. I block there. I'm still standing. Like, it's so bad. The matching is so bad now. That, you know, he's getting matched at 1,050. I was getting matched as, you know, 1,150 or something. And it's just huge. You know, all my ghouls could have block, and a white could have mighty blow tackle, and instead nobody has anything. But I've got a fucking wizard. Well, whoopity do. Don't want to be the reason you don't play Bretts. That's the reason, Doug, to be honest. I was just playing them to get top of the ladder, and it's hard to get top of the ladder. Yeah, when you feel bad for playing Bretts. This is absolutely fucking dire, isn't it? Absolutely fucking dire. Getting wrecked, beating the crap out of me, and there's not really much I can do. 200 TV down is, you know, a lot of TV when you've got essentially a starting team. Not getting the armor breaks. Again, I want to foul here because... But then knowing my luck, I'll just get fucking sent off and then have even less players, so it doesn't seem like such a smart idea, does it? But he's letting me move forward a little bit, and obviously I can use a bolt to get the score. So getting outbashed by elves is bad times. Block is not the best kill skill at all. But it's certainly the best winning game skill. The other Brett is just you with a different account. Yeah, who else in the world would want to play Brett other than Doug? It's hard. It seems hard to believe there's a second person in the world who wants to play Brett. No, I don't think they're anywhere near as bad now they get agility, because they're nowhere near as boring and anti-fluff. Like, I still think they're anti-fluff, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. That's the thing. Nowhere fucking near as bad as it used to be. I really wish I hadn't made that foul in the first half, and wish I hadn't made that dodge now, obviously. 1 in 9 though to fail, wasn't it? But I guess it was nearly a 1 in 18 to have his armour broken. Which wasn't something I should have... They are even more boring than they used to be, that's true, Triffic, but at least they're not as anti-fluff, you know? At least their blitzers have something good happening to them. Hey! I expect him to take the... I don't know how he's lost so badly. This guy's won 1 and lost 5, and he's not great, but I would have thought he would have just conceded if he'd taken the cards to lose that many. To win 1, lose 5. He's not bad enough to have won 1, lost 5, I don't think. If Knights had Frenzy, it wouldn't be anything like... Dauntless is more fluffy than Frenzy, isn't it? If wrestlers had jump up or agility access, that would be interesting, yeah. Oh, God, what do I even do, though? He just bases men, he's got more men than me. And he's got more TV. It's just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I can just make the cage clear, that's all I can do this turn. Injury. Nice. Nice. What an underwhelming turn this was. Make some blocks. Stay where you are. Wait for your mummy to get back into the fight. Oh yeah, was it a level or not? No, he's the one. The 1 and 2. Brett's get agility access now, so although they're worse than human blitzers, at least like they've got something going for them. What would I replace? Catch. I can't use dodge. Mighty blow. There you go. They would just start with blow of might. Fuck yeah. Start with blow of night. Or +1 armor. So at least they'd have the armor they looked like. God, imagine if they just started with 4 blow of might. That'd be amazing. 34-7-0. Like 34-7-1 is clearly better than 13. You know, it's crazy, isn't it, the way cyanide works. Give peasants claw. Yeah, I'd give them blow of might. Give the knights blow of might. And maybe armor 9 maybe. Because they look like they've got armor 9, so they should have armor 9, shouldn't they? It's important, I think, that things, you know, look right. A lot of people just like things the way they are and don't want them to change. I think 7-3-3-9 block Dauntless would be fine. But the thing is, oh my fucking God. This guy. Stop being so lucky, you little shitter. That was brutal, because if it just hadn't been if it hadn't been any... Oh no, it's not so bad. Okay, it's not brutal, but it's annoying. Right. So these are the 4, aren't they? But I should really block him as well. I can't. This is going very badly. But do have the wizard, so... The wizard can make things better, can't it? Can get the... Oh, fuck's sake, okay, I got 3. He doesn't want to engage at least, so hopefully next turn can try and make a bit of a breakthrough. This fucking fly. Oh my God, he's too alert. He's too alert. It's ridiculous. This is your brain on Brett. Yeah, true. Maybe Sir Ironclad. Maybe I could use the power of streaming to like make 1,000 forum posts and just have like, you know, like if I made a forum post and everybody here fucking responded and said +1, then they'd have to listen to that, wouldn't they? You'd have to, and then you could say, here's your data dode. Fucking, what do you think about this? Then maybe that would work, you know. But I don't know. It's just hard, isn't it? People generally don't like change, do they? So it's, and like nobody wants Brett's to be a good team, do they? Nobody wants Brett's to be better than humans or something like, you know, when they made the rules, because they were made as a house rule team. So so that, you know, you don't want to make your house rule team better than tier 1 teams, do you? Because then people are like, no, fuck off, you can't use that. So I can see why Brett's were made to not be great, and how, oh god, here we are, another dodge. Yeah, that's true, terrific, yeah. All teams should be tier 1. I don't know. Like, I want to make a dodge, but I know oh god, I can't speak. I want to make a dodge, but I know it'll just fucking fail. But I don't see how I can move forward. Oh my god, I can't speak. Wow. That was really bad. I could bolt him. There's nowhere I can go. There's nowhere I can vaguely be safe. I'm just going to have to go for the zombie dodge. That's still not good enough. I guess I should have made the dodge with a ghoul, so now he's going to 2D me. And it's over. Well, there you go. This is a pro tip, how to lose to elves. Make sure they have 200 more TV than you, and get outbashed by them, and then there you go. Fuck. I guess I should have just made the dodge. But that's the thing, isn't it? That's human nature, isn't it? Like doing bad things. Because last time I think the dodge was the right play, but I got punished with a dead ghoul. This time I don't do the right play, which is dodging with him. Hello, nosedive. Yeah, the bred peasants are absolute trash, aren't they? Yeah. That's maybe a good idea, Triffic, because like the blitzers are overcosted, but at least like they've got unique skills and they've got agility now, so like they're not the worst things in the world. And the wrestlers being blockers is terrible because it's anti-synergy and stuff. It's really, the wrestle blockers are fucking dire. I hate them. So yeah, I would definitely change them somehow. It's game over because he's stood up his agility 5 without getting the ball, which is good. Yeah, 2D with block. He pops it. I should have just dodged with a ghoul. It's just terrible play not dodging with him, just because the last time I dodged, I lost my best player for the match. You know, that was it. That was pretty lucky, wasn't it? Pretty lucky to avoid that, and I guess could whiz next turn, but still. Even if I whiz next turn... Yeah, agility 2 is absolutely nonsensical. It is terrible. Yeah, having different knights, like Shawnee said, that wouldn't be so bad. It would still be a bit anti-fluff and crap, though. Yeah, Brett Blitzers have agility access, yeah. No, which is... I think it's a good change. So there's no way I can't stop a dodge here. All I can do is push him, pow him. Could fireball these 3. He can block him. Oh, he can block him first. Okay. I'm just going to have to potato. There's no other option but the potato, is there? He can blitz him and then dodge away. Got to stay for the assist, don't I think. Fucking hell. Alright, so I guess I should have followed. One in 4. Into a death. So there you go. Maybe I should have maybe I should have moved him up first. Wow, what a crap way to not win, eh? What an absolute crap way to not win. It was 2-1, so even if I'd followed, it would have still just failed. 2-1 in 9 dodges. Terrible. Maybe I should have bolted. Should have probably bolted the first half, I think. I think the bolt in the first half was right. Make sure I scored on his drive. Now he can score crazily, despite him not having a clue how to play Bloodbowl. Blood Owl. The thing is, block. Catch is just stupid. Sure hands seems much better to me. Like, because obviously having four sure hands is excessive, but it would fit the fluff of knights better because, you know, they would just not give up the ball. You couldn't strip the ball off him because once he's got the ball, he ain't letting go. That to me is much better than catch. So they can just fucking hand it off all the, like, that's so stupid. Catch is just so fucking stupid. So yeah, 4 sure hands. I would have 4 players with sure hands, yeah. Because it wouldn't, like, 4 players with catch is just as stupid as Skatsunio, isn't it? 4 players with catch is just literally just as stupid as 4 players with sure hands. But yeah, I would do that, and then it would like fit the fluff better, and it would actually be more useful than 4 catch. You'd be able to skill them all up pretty easily because they could all just pick up the ball with sure hands to get their things. Can't believe I'm going to lose this game. Not even draw it, just fucking straight up lose it. Maybe I should have moved him there because he'd been the Canoring threat as well, wouldn't he? Wow. Just going to straight up lose to this guy. I can't believe it. Bolt's no good because the furthest forward guy is a fucking mummy. Wow. So much for the fucking Undead pro tips. I even had proper YouTube introductions for them, but I'm just sick of coming up against 200 TV down against Elves, because your bolt is basically useless, isn't it? That's the thing. And if I'd Setek, I think I would have won. But I can't have Setek because he's not in the game. Yeah, he always dodges first with non-dodge. Yeah, he's got no rerolls. He's terrible, but how many dodges do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dodge, and just good dice. Just beat the crap out of me. He beat me up, which is, it's just hard, isn't it? It's hard when you get outblocked as not outblocked, outbashed against Elves. So yeah, I should have moved that. White forward. You never know what could have happened. Wow. Well, so much for Undead pro tips. This is going about as badly as the Lizardman went. Shit. Yeah, I'd make Brett Blitz's 7339. Why the fuck not? It wouldn't be overpowered, and it would actually fit what the models look like. Yeah, declaring a team for pro tips doesn't indeed seem to jinx me, yeah. Don't get radically outcast for no reason, yeah. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, the Watrix. Movement 7, AV9. That's what I'd make. Brett blitzers. Using his agility 5 thrower to assist, rather than this shitter Lino is a great play, wasn't it? I'd make them block Dauntless 7-3-3-9, general agility and strength, because they're fucking Brett blitzers. So they should be fucking amazing. And then you can have your shitty peasants, and you can have your shitty wrestlers, which make no sense. The wrestlers could then have agility. So you would really probably be a worse team overall because they wouldn't have the full guard. But at least then they'd be all about the knights. And they'd be better fluff-wise, wouldn't they? I'm sure he'll make his dodges. No, he didn't. Well, there you go. Don't 1 in 9 to Kaz your strength 4 ghoul for the match. That was the thing. If I just bolted there or blitzed away or bolted away, it would have been alright. But I had no rerolls left, so it made it too dodgy for me. Well, 51 blocks to 22. I just didn't make my KO recoveries. But yeah, when you make this many more blocks with Mighty Blow against Armor 7, it's disappointing, isn't it? But I can just reset the record anyway, so there's no problem with that. I can still keep the team. Still keep them for pro tips. Ooh, plus movement. And it's not so bad, is it? Still got 12 players. I like to have the skilled guys at the top and the most star player points at the top. No, but he had more AV7 than I had. Like I had 3 AV7, but yeah, he had the AV7, and he had I hit them as much as I could. Yeah, to be honest, I think you could make Brett blitzers like 8-4-4-9 with like block, dauntless, mighty blow, but they just don't get any star player points, and they could cost loads. Something like that. But there you go. Anyway, so that's bit crap to only get 2 wins before a draw, but there's not a lot you can do, is there, when you're down that much TV and then get outbashed? I don't know. It's tough. It's the matchmaking makes it very difficult, I think, with Undead. The fact they haven't got Setek, that's the thing. They don't have Setek. If I had Setek that game, I've got a strength 4 strip baller. I can get the ball easily off him and easily win, I think. But right, I'll have a teen away. Oh yeah, so before I have a teen away, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now I'll have a teen away.